Let's get it. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Until Further Noise podcast. I am the flyest, highest, coolest, smoothest host from all. OG Hatch, man. You know the fuck it is, man. Quit playing with me, man. Quit fucking playing with me, man. No, I'm just playing with y'all, man. How y'all doing out there, man? Hope y'all looking good, feeling good, staying safe. It's a lot of shit going on through the streets. We all know that shit by now. I want to say shout out to everybody, man. Every fucking body that's tapped in, joining the conversation around the world, man. I gotta be honest with you guys, man. Before I started recording the podcast, I called myself looking at the stats and shit, looking at what my demo was and who was all fuck with me and shit like that. I want to say shout out to Barbados, man. It's a lot of countries tapped in, joining the conversation, man. But I especially want to say shout out to Barbados, just for the simple fact that, man, since day one, y'all been fucking with your boy. I don't know nobody in Barbados. But apparently I got friends of the show, man. Y'all really been tapped in with your boy since day fucking one. So whoever out there in Barbados, man, that's tapped in with your boy, man, fuck with me, man. Hit me up on Twitter, man. Send me a message, man. Link with your boy, man. I might have to come out there pretty soon, man, because y'all been fucking with the kids since day one. And that's just truly humbling, you know what I'm saying? That's the stepping stone to, you know what I'm saying, global takeover. You know what I'm saying? The hard wink. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously though, man, shout out to everybody that's tapped in, joining the conversation. It's a lot of shit going on, man. These last couple of days, me personally, in my own personal life, man, I've been taking a bit of a hiatus from a lot of things, man. It's a lot of shit on my mind, so I've been trying to just get away from things and hit like a little restart button before I take on a lot of big responsibilities these next couple of weeks here. Shit finna start getting, you know what I'm saying, getting hectic in my personal life here. So, I just want to take a little refresh, a little restart, get away from a lot of things. And that's what I did, you know what I'm saying. So this is episode 33, man, on the grind to 100. The grind don't stop, you know what I'm saying. Ain't shit really going to stop that. This is something super fucking crazy. But even with that, I'm going to try to have some episodes in the tuck, you know what I'm saying, some evergreen episodes for you guys so I don't really have to run to that problem, really. But really, man, like I said, just on this episode right here, man, this episode is dedicated to me. Just me bringing my ass in here, man. I really did not feel like getting in here and doing this shit just because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like my energy was low these last couple of days. And the last thing I ever want to do is come here and bring y'all some bullshit content. I already know my voice is kind of, you know what I'm saying, a little deep, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes to me it feel like I'm drawing this shit out, you know what I'm saying. So I didn't want to come in here and give y'all some bullshit, man. So I'm going to try my best to, you know what I'm saying, stay upbeat, you know what I'm saying. But just understand, if at any point in time in the episode you feel like I'm on some bullshit, on some monotone bullshit, just know, you know what I'm saying, fuck you. Fuck you too. No, I'm just playing with y'all, man. But it's a lot of shit on the docket, man. A lot of shit on the docket. But before I get into the docket, fellas, always remember this. In 2021, bro, in 2020 fucking one, if she's ugly, the bitch just broke. That's a clear indication that she's broke. It's too much shit going on out here for women to still be ugly in 2021. I mean, they be looking like total different people with all these enhancements and shit like that. So if she can't afford the enhancements, she's broke. That's just how I go. I mean, that's what my mind is telling me now. That's what my mind is telling me now. That's what my mind is telling me, because every girl that I see, you know what I'm saying? Even the girl that you know that was straight ugly, you know what I'm saying? She got a good job now. She got a nice car. She got a nice weave now. Or she got her natural hair is just looking lovely. You know what I'm saying? Ass starting to look all good. She started with the skin tight Fashion Nova pants and shit. She got swagger now. She got a little paper. Now you saying she cute. So now all I'm saying is that in 2021, if she ugly, that's just a clear indication that she broke. If I'm lying, I'm dying. If I'm lying, I'm dying, cuz. Somebody tell me I'm lying. If she ugly, she can't afford to look cute. That's just how the game go. That's in my eyes. And that's how we rocking with on this show. It's a lot of shit on the docket, man. Before I get into that, man, over the past week, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I got attacked on Twitter, man. I couldn't believe this shit. I got attacked on Twitter. Motherfuckers was telling me I was a part of the race problem. Motherfuckers was telling me I was a racist. Like, motherfuckers was going crazy in my motherfucking mentions and in my DMs, bro. Like, I couldn't believe this shit. Like, at no point in time in my life if I ever thought, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I love it. I fucking love it. Because I always thought, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've always been in the mindset that anything that I say, let me tell you guys, anything that I say, I absolutely mean. Anything that I say, I've thought about this shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people who just get on the mic or who just be talking just to be talking. Like, anything that I'm saying on this platform, I've thought about this shit for years. Anything I even say in general conversation, I thought about that shit for years. So, I accept the consequences of anything that I say because I know I ain't saying shit flagrant. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of times things that I say go over a lot of people's heads, and a lot of times people look at trigger words and things of that nature, and sometimes people look at how I say things. Fuck that, nigga. If you don't know how I talk, you don't know how I talk. But you have to look at the words and dissect the words that I'm saying. If you don't understand the message that I'm trying to get across to you, then nigga we'll never have a civil conversation. Because if anybody that knows me personally knows I'm not a disrespectful motherfucker. I'm a real motherfucker. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna give you no bullshit to make you feel better. That's why motherfuckers fuck with me, because they know I'm gonna give them the real at all times. No matter how fucked up it may be, I'm gonna give you the real because that's what I want in return. I understand that a lot of motherfuckers is not like that. But on Twitter, a lot of motherfuckers was calling me, they was telling me I was part of the race problem. And the reason why I guess I give y'all a little bit of the backstory, I don't want to dive too much into it because it got something to do with sports. Just because a white soccer player named Zlatan, I don't even know his whole fucking name, but Zlatan. You know what I'm saying? He told LeBron James stay in his place about politics. He don't believe athletes should be talking about politics and shit like that. So all I said was, it's a white man saying a white man telling a black dude to stop speaking up for his people is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I was like, by the way, who gives a fuck what he has to say? Now all of a sudden, motherfuckers call me racist. They telling me I'm calling old boy racist. They telling me I'm part of the race problem. They telling me niggas like me, I ain't shit. Niggas start diving into the podcast. I guess a few of them niggas, you know what I'm saying, went and listened to a few of the episodes of the podcast. Niggas straight went and listened to the podcast and came back and was in my DMs telling me I'm preaching hate. Niggas told me I'm preaching hate. I ain't never been accused of that. But it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It truly is funny because I look at it as if a motherfucker look at me and tell me that I'm preaching hate when I'm just preaching the real. I ain't even saying I'm preaching. I ain't no preaching ass nigga. I ain't no here preaching nigga. I'm just on this motherfucker talking. So if a motherfucker can listen to my podcast and listen to and read the words that I put on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, and hear me speak, you know what I'm saying, and tell you that I'm preaching hate, and that lets me know I'm on the right track, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I ain't doing shit on this podcast but talking shit, you know what I'm saying, laughing and speaking up for black people and people of color. I've been out here talking about Native Americans and Hispanics and anybody that's been, you know what I'm saying, of color that's been treated wrong by a system. That's what all 33 of these episodes have been about. So if I can get on this podcast and that's the shit that I'm talking about, and motherfuckers hit me up in my DMs on Twitter, and motherfuckers telling me I'm part of the race problem and telling me that I'm preaching hate, then that lets me know I'm on the right path, bro. See, a lot of times, bro, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is a part of the podcast where I'm gonna be real with y'all and take y'all behind the scenes. You know, in this content space, man, it's a lot of ways to get on, bro. You know, I'm be honest, it's a lot of ways to get on. You gotta know the right people, or you gotta do some wild flagrant shit to feed into the bullshit that motherfuckers want to laugh at. It's like a car crash. Anytime you see a car crash, you hate the outcome, but you really want to see the shit because it's intriguing. You know what I'm saying? You can't take your eyes off the shit, and that's what social media is. That's kind of what the lane of being a content creator is. If you want to get your shit to pop off, sometimes you gotta do some wild flagrant shit. Sometimes you gotta do some shit that sticks, some shit that wow motherfuckers. And a lot of times that's what a lot of motherfuckers do. And that's not the path I want to go. I'm being honest. That's the easy path, bro. I ain't trying to be a so-called one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but respect for one-hit wonders because it takes a lot to make that one hit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers don't make that one hit. So at no point in time am I trying to shit on a motherfucker who takes the easy route to come up. Because a lot of motherfuckers got different situations, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, different backgrounds and shit like that. Everybody got a story, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to get that bag fast, we'll get that bag fast. But over here at the Until Further Notice podcast, OG Hatch, yeah, man, I'm trying to build something that's gonna leave a legacy, that's gonna leave a long lasting impact. You know what I'm saying? Of course I got mouths I want to feed and shit like that, but that shit gonna come later. I got a job. I got a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a job. You know what I'm saying? At this point in time right now, I'm good. But the journey of this podcast, the vision I have for this podcast and for this platform, I'm not looking for the easy way to come up. That's not what this is going to be built off of. It's going to be built off long-lasting, you know what I'm saying, relationships with the people, off consistency and off the grind. That's what this podcast is going to be built off of. That's what this platform will be built off of. That's what I've been built off of my whole life. I've been a nigga that's been dedicated to the grind my whole life, so I'm never going to stop and look for an easy way out because I've never valued that. I've always valued the motherfucking me process. So we're going to keep this shit going, man. That just leads me into my commitment, man. Yeah, I've never been this committed about something in my life, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I've never been this committed about something in my life. This is the first time in my life I feel like I truly have the chance to be committed to something like this in my life. So we're gonna take this shit all the way, man. I feel like I gotta succeed with this shit. I gotta make it type shit. That's kind of how I am with this shit. I gotta make it. So any motherfucker that's out there telling me I'm preaching hate or I'm part of the race problem because I'm speaking up for motherfuckers that look like me, sound like me, act like me, think like me, nigga, I ain't worried about you. Fuck you. This podcast ain't for you. This podcast is for the motherfuckers you saying is part of that race problem. I will gladly be part of it, buddy. Fuck you, Bobby. But moving on, man. It's a live show and docket, man. I ain't finna let no motherfucking me haters stop the podcast, man. They ain't gonna stop the grind, man. We on the grind at 100. We're going to get into how they turned Mr. Potato Head into Caitlyn Jenner. They turned Mr. Potato Head into fucking Caitlyn Jenner, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Yo, in 2021, I promise you, this is the perfect time to be alive, my nigga. This is the perfect time to be a fucking content creator in 2021. They just turned Mr. Potato Head into fucking Caitlyn Jenner, fam. Like, think about this shit, bro. If you don't know, bro, I'm going to get you hip, man. So, apparently, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Potato Head is to lose the Mr. title and a gender-neutral rebrand. They fucking taking away Mr. Potato Head's balls, fam. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, he's Mr. Potato Head. He had a wife and kids. Like, fam. Look, fam. I'm going to go there, fam. Look, fam. It's too much, man. It truly is too much. Like, why they just couldn't make a new character? Why they just couldn't make a new character, bro? Like, why do they gotta, like, why is it like everything? It's like, as we get older, it's like they taking shit from my childhood and they just making them gay. Like, fam, why are they making everything gay now? Why the fuck is Mr. Potato Head gender neutral? The nigga had a wife and kids. Dude, like, bro, I don't understand why they do the things that they do. I don't understand who the fuck comes in the shit trying to change shit, wanting to be accepted. Like that. You know, man, you can't come through trying to change niggas' childhoods and think everybody gonna be cool with this shit, man. Like, fam, that's Toy Story. That's Toy Story. Mr. Potato Head had a wife and fucking kids. Now, 30 years later, he don't know what the fuck he is? Come on, man. Like, we gotta stop the cap, bro. Look, I don't even, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm sitting up like, you know what? Maybe it is what the fuck it is. But no, I'm more upset that motherfuckers is tripping off Mr. Potato Head, not having, not knowing whether or not he a man or a woman. He gender neutral. He just cool with the shit. He fluid. You know, he just gender fluid. He real fluidity. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fluidity going on, Mr. Potato right now, Mr. Potato Head. I'm more upset that motherfuckers is mad at that shit and not mad at the shit I seen watching out when I was watching Titans. Now, if you don't know what Titans is, man, Titans is a show on HBO Max. You know what I'm saying? All the DC characters, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Titans, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Robin and all that good shit. It's actually a pretty good show. I'm watching that shit. And I don't know why I ain't heard nobody talking about this shit. They basically made Superman gay. Like, nobody's talking about this shit. They basically made Superman gay. It's a nigga on there named Connor. He's a superhero villain. You know what I'm saying? He got two daddies. His daddies is Lex Luthor and Superman. Yo, my nigga. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Hey, hold on, fam. Hey, I'm going to say that again. He had two daddies. Lex Luthor and Superman. Where the fuck have you... Bruh, at any point in time a nigga ever had two daddies, the niggas was gay. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was two women. The women are gay. You niggas made Superman gay? Superman got a son running around this motherfucker with Lex Luthor? And it's like, fam, I get motherfuckers is in the motherfucking me writing room trying to be creative and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come up with new storylines and origin stories and shit like that. But fam. Superman's son ain't finna be no fucking son of no fucking him and Lex Luthor. What the fuck is going on? My whole life. My whole life, cuz. Superman and Lois Lane. Superman, Lois Lane. Once again, Superman, Lois Lane. The kids coming from Lois. Lois got, they could at least made Lois turn evil. They could have did all types of shit. At no point in time you finna make it to the point where Luthor and Superman got a fucking son together. You making Superman gay. You can't make Superman gay. Like, fam, it blows my mind, fam. It truly blows my mind. The amount of shit that motherfuckers is changing. Like, why? Why they can't just make new characters? Why they just can't, you know what I'm saying, like, do it that way? Why are they taking niggas' childhoods and just tearing them apart and just inserting gay shit? Like, fam, I ain't got nothing wrong with gay people. I know gay people. I love the gay people that I know. But, bruh, they love the same cartoons that we loved growing up. They love them same cartoons knowing them characters wasn't gay. That happened. Like, that's the only thing I don't get. Like, to me, I'm confused on whether or not the people didn't love the shows because those characters in the shows wasn't gay. So now they going back and just trying to change the shit. Or did they truly love the shows like everybody? Or did they love the characters and shows and all that shit like everybody else did? And now they just on some super petty shit because they got the power to do that and just changing shit. Like, why are you making these motherfuckers different? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I honestly don't get it. They changing Mr. Potato Head gender. He's a fucking potato with a wife and kids. Like, damn, am I gonna grow up one day? You know what? When I die, if they gonna tell you, I don't know what that nigga had was. He was gender neutral. No, bitch, I was a man. I'm a man. What the fuck? Like, this shit is crazy, bro.